Hey guys, today we're going to take a look at this small little package of Play-Doh and see what we can do with it. I'll be honest with you guys, sometimes it is from the smallest, simplest toys that you can actually have the most amount of fun. So let's see what's inside. So this will be our small little machine. I'm guessing these are the two Play-Dohs that we have, green. Well, not green, sort of like lime and blue. Our instructions and all of our small little utensils, along with a knife. Alright, let's see what we can do with this. Okay, so here's our small little knife that we can cut things through. And here are the different shapes that we can create. So let's say we want to do a square. We're gonna put this here. Move it to the position of a square. And now just put some Play-Doh here and squeeze it out into the shape that we have put right here. But I also see we have some shapes over here. We have a butterfly, a smiley face, and this looks like a car. So let's see how this works. Let's maybe start with the blue Play-Doh. Oh wow, this is actually difficult to open. Oh wow, it's actually this really nice, dark blue color. Alright, but just a little bit. Like I said, we're just testing it out, see how this is gonna work. So let's just put it here and now squeeze it out. Oh wow, this turned out perfect. Let's maybe cut it with the knife. And here it is. We got our perfect square shape. And we can do this with all these different shapes that we have. So let's maybe try the plus sign. Let's see how this will turn out. I think it's also pretty good. Came out really nice. And then we can twist it. Okay, so let's see what kind of things we can create with this. Okay, so first things first, before we get into anything, let's maybe check out these three shapes right here. So let's mix the colors a little bit. Right there in the middle, let's put a little bit of green where the butterfly should be. Oh, this is a little bit difficult. But if you want anything to come out nice, you actually have to put in a little bit of work and time into it. So let's just put that green Play-Doh in the middle where the butterfly's face is supposed to be. Let's just put it like this, a little bit more. Okay, now that we have our green Play-Doh in place, on top of it, let's put the blue one to create the wings. Oh, nice and beautiful, like this. A little bit more Play-Doh on top. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Whoops. Oh, and here's our butterfly. So it didn't come out 100% perfect, but it's close. I got a little bit more green over here than I should, but it still looks pretty good. Probably if I did this one or two more times, it would actually come out perfect. So just to show you guys, sometimes you just need to try something more than once. Practice, 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 and it's gonna come out. But it does look like a nice little butterfly. Okay, so we have our butterfly. And now let's see the other two shapes as well. Okay, Now that we have this ready, let's put in the blue on top of it. So first, let's start with the smiley face, and then the car. Let's see how we did. So first, let's do the smiley face and the car. So I think it came out pretty nice, even with two colors. So here's the three shapes that we can make with this. And now, let's try something else. Guys, so maybe let's try and do this dog, this puppy that they actually have on the cover. It looks pretty cute. So I believe, let's see, which shape are they using? Probably this one. These holes right here, these small ones. So what we're gonna do is place it right here. And then we're going to put in our Play-Doh inside. So let me just roll maybe 5 different pieces of the green color so that we can put it in and start doing the shape. Okay. So let's place it right over here and press it down. Oh, this looks nice. Yep, I think this is exactly what they used. Perfect. So we're gonna need to do a lot more of this. So here's that place where we're putting it, right inside of there. Everything goes there, and it's gonna be pressed and come out from this side. It looks like spaghetti. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see if this is going to be enough. If not, we can do a little bit more. But give me a second, let me just clean this out, because as you guys see, some of it spilled to the sides, the extra Play-Doh. So let me just clean this up very quickly, which is easy to do. Just take some Play-Doh and just kind of go over everything, stick it to it, and it all sticks back together. It honestly takes just a minute, but it's so important to always have everything clean so that next time you're doing it, you're doing some shapes or just another project, everything is clean and you're not mixing colors for yourselves that you don't want to. There it is. Took me 30 seconds, but we have a clean machine for next time. Perfect. Alrighty, so let's start doing this puppy. First, let's take a ball of green, a solid ball, and just put it right here. This will be the body. And we're going to be sort of decorating around it. So here's the body, and here's going to be the head. So I know it doesn't look pretty, but this is going to be our inside, around which we're going to be placing these shapes right here. So let's start putting everything together. Oh, well, one thing that I did forget is maybe the legs. That is going to be easier for us as well. Here's going to be number 1. Number 2. Number 3. And number 4. I know, it doesn't look pretty yet, but we're gonna get there. Slowly, bit by bit, we're going to create our puppy. At this point, I'm going to also use some blue to sort of do the legs. Well, maybe that is way too big of a leg. Okay, it's time for our nose. Okay, so I don't know, what do you guys think? Yeah, it does probably need a little bit more work. I agree with you. All right, so what do you guys think? Let's see. Well, it's not exactly like the way it is on the cover. It's not perfect, but you know what? It's actually not that bad. If I actually spend a little bit more time on this and kind of perfect it a little bit, very gently with the knife, kind of separating all the parts a little bit, this would actually look pretty good. So you see, it kind of goes to show you guys that if sometimes you don't know what to make, like your ideas are not there, you could simply kind of use what's on the cover or sort of any images that you have in front of you and try to replicate them, try to do them if you have no other better idea. However, I love playing around with Play-Dohs because really you can sort of create anything that you can imagine. So I have a few more tubs of different Play-Dohs right here. So let me just kind of show you guys what I mean. So let's maybe create a dragon. So let's use 3 colors. Sort of this pinkish, brownish, tan, and gray. So let's see. Let's start with the pink. This will be the belly, so let's make it a little bit wider and bigger. And here we're going to be moving into the tail. So let it go a little bit thinner. This is going to be our neck. And our head. Let's now do the belly. And maybe for the belly, let's use the tan color. Let's create a scary dragon, so we need some horns. Then of course our dragon needs some teeth. Let's put some in here. And we can use our machine again. And I'm gonna use these a little bit bigger circles right here to put this in. There we go. This looks nice, but this will be for our fire. And there it is, our dragon. So you guys can create all sorts of things from Play-Doh. Really, there is no limit to it. Whatever pops into your mind, you can do. So I hope you guys will have fun while playing with Play-Dohs, just like I do. And I will see you for another video. Take care.